Okay, this call this morning, we had another tech out here yesterday. He said it was overheating. So, talking to him on the phone, and he kind of left it as it was. But I get here today, just kind of looking at the top of the vent. Can't really see it up there. Looks like it's intact. So I started it up downstairs, and it's just a 80% efficient furnace. And you know, just normal stuff. It starts up, makes a pressure switch, makes everything. Starts up. But it seems like the draft limit is tripping. We thought it was the main limit, but I think it's the draft limit. Let's get in there. Okay, so we're gonna, when I started it up, I was getting a lot of heat out of here, draft limit, so the water heater is drafting. Let's see. Let's take this apart. Don't see anything. Oh no, I don't want to take that off. I want to take this off. Well, there. That's why it's not drafting. Wow. Got a garbage?
Yes.
It's plugged.
Wow.
Holy smokes. That here, look up here.
Well, I told you.
Look up here.
Is that from the roof?
No.
What is it?
See up there?
Damn. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Camera on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
The reason why I have the camera running is because, you know, I mean, I kind of took it out already.
That's alright. You can sit in the trash.
I knew something sounded different when I started banging on the pipe.
Right. Well, I saw it on the floor. I told Jim I swapped up a little pile. This is huge.
Let me kind of peek. This should go straight up. So let me...
Got it. Probably the furnace. Okay.
Let me kind of peek.
Look at all the sand that was in that elbow.
Oh my. It's silica sand.
From what?
I don't know.
It's like soot.
Okay.
Something must be plugged because of soot. Huh?
Well,
This is what I swept up like the first day.
In all the years living here, 22 years, this is our second furnace. Both of them have been nice, first and second. Never any sand present on the floor.
okay, I got you on while I'm driving here. So if I'm not looking right at you, that's why. That one, One was a little strange to see that amount of soot in that elbow, and I think most of it was from the water heater. I looked up that chimney and it was clear and clean as can be. So I had some staining from, you know, down in the furnace. Looked like some soot. You know, you get that white, sooty, gritty stuff. Some, but not much. I took the actual Flue off the inducer motor housing, and there was nothing in there. So I think a lot of that stuff came from the water heater and just dropped right in that 90. So we got it cleared out, started the thing up, ran like a champ. It barely had, oh man, there was probably maybe an inch of space for that thing to actually vent, because when I turned the water heater on, that was drafting fine. Turn the induced draft furnace on, it wouldn't draft. It wasn't venting. So actually how I found it is I started tapping on the pipe. Started tapping it from the inducer all the way back up to that elbow, and as soon as I hit that last part of the pipe, it kind of changed tone, and sure enough I took it apart, and lo and behold, there's a bunch of soot blocking it up. Because you know, that was a 2014 furnace. I was just out doing the maintenance on it. But there's no way on a maintenance you're going to catch something like that. So, you know, and they totally understood. So we got that taken care of. You know, the customer was very talkative. So trying to take video was kind of useless, because all you'd hear was me and the customer talking. But we had a good conversation. Can't complain about that. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. But that's just a short clip with, you know, that furnace was going off on limit. And that's the reason why. And on some of these carriers, well, most all the carriers, that on the 80%, if it flashes the code for a limit, it doesn't define which limit we're talking about. We're not, because there's a draft limit and a main limit. I think there might be 2 rollout limits on that furnace, maybe 1, but it doesn't define which limit is tripped between the rollout, between the main limit and the draft limit. So kind of keep that in mind. So I will see you on the next one.